Okay, rules of the run. Melee is melee only, well, you know, 'cause it's Technoblade. I don't think there's any bows in the game, so I'm gonna be using only melee. Unarmed is okay too, because, you know, Better Warriors Mission Impossible. The only vanilla crown in Fallout 4 is Lorenzo's crown, and there's no obtainable way to get it, so I'm just going to use console commands after Vault 111 to get it. Any armor is okay, because, you know, Techno wears a lot of different armor throughout all of his gameplay. And power armor is allowed, but I don't know how much I'm really going to be using it. That's going to be some obvious foreshadowing right there. Then for the nuclear option, BOS ending. The Institute is seen as an orphanage here, and must be taken care of because all of the citizens are orphans. And the BOS hates orphans as much as Technoblade does. Now, let's get into the actual run. I start off before the war and make my character like, yeah, I suck at using the editor, so standard character, I guess. And then move over to the window and stalk the Vault Tech employee until he shows up. Yes, I am very menacing. Vault Tech man shows up and I'm mean to him for the first time I've played Fallout. Like, for the first time I've played Fallout 4. I did on this bozo so hard. Yeah, then from here I pick my special stats, you know, I have to have high point in strength, and I put a 10 in intelligence to get nerd rage, and a 3 in luck for, you know, bloody mess, because that's always useful. Like, why would the Institute want to kidnap this potato? Like, seriously.
He loves that.
And then it's off to the vault, like, normal stuff after the bombs fall, you know. Cornflakes is here, grab my first weapon, which is the security baton, destroy some roaches, grab the pit boy, and I'm out of there. Like, I'm done with Vault Tech. And, you know, I see the lights. When I'm out of Vault 111, I basically head up into Sanctuary. You know, I talk to Cogsworth, help him clear out the neighborhood. Sean isn't there, so I'm recommended to Vault 111, but no, I quickly scrap a bunch of wood and build a crap ton of wooden posts for level ups. Okay, so from there, well, after doing all the level ups, I quickly make my way over to Concord. My guy Preston Garvey kinda has a raider problem. So while the raiders might destroy me, I go in and just start clearing them out and make my way up to Preston. Preston gives me a call, like, he gives me this whole plan where he wants me to get the power armor, the minigun, and just go wreck the raiders. I'm gonna kind of ignore that, grab the power armor, and kind of just book it from there, because, like, I'm not fighting the Deathclaw right now. Okay, so from there, I go to the church building that's kind of right there, jump onto the roof, then I grab the power armor, and I'm off the roof into Vault 114. So while down the road to Lexington, I quickly pick up the Brotherhood's military frequency and grab that quest, because I'm probably going to need it for later. I might go to Arcjet with Dance to pick up some fusion cells, mainly just to sell them. At this point, I then head up to Swan's Pond, you know, basically take a right, and I'm at Park Street Station. I start by, like, heading into Vault 114 after I've opened the door. The triggermen don't greet me too well. They pull out with their machine guns, and I kind of start getting destroyed, so I quickly get the crap out of there. I needed some extra protection, and I had an idea. Slide back up to the triggerman's block with the power armor and go full I don't die mode. To add to my list of crimes, I add breaking in to the list as I successfully open the door to Vault 114 and start going ham on everyone inside. While Dino may use a tire iron to take off his lug nuts, I use a tire iron to take out people's skulls. Perception bobblehead first, Nick Valentine next. Then we do like an epic team up and just start taking people out, like absolutely obliterating them. We see Skinny Malone leave. My next stop on my list is Arcjet, well, not ArcJet, but Cambridge Police Station, is Dance has a bit of a feral ghoul problem, so I kind of help him out with that. Then we make our way to ArcJet, you know, normal stuff. Like any time I do ArcJet, Dance is a lot like a tank. Like, he's literally a tank. I kind of just let him do a lot of damage, but if I start going in with my blades and start stabbing synths up. And then I get to the control room with Dance, and we go up and I fry him alive. But unfortunately, he's still alive. So, whatever. We go up the elevator, get that synth deep range transmitter, and we get the heck out of there. I don't want to be here anymore. Out of all the times I've played Fallout 4, I've never seen Diamond City's door open right as I got there, so I didn't have to do any interaction with Piper. I quickly pickpocket the key, get inside. I give Nick the details about, you know, what's poppin', Sean and crap. And then from there, you know, we go to Luke Kellogg's house. Dog meat rolls up and we start to go track this dude. The normal encounter with the Yao Guai, the quest does not go well, as a glowing one jumps me naked dog meat. I had to book it out of there. And then the glowing one shows up and tries to beat us up, but he goes full invisible mode. Like, I'm gonna have to report this guy on the high pixel forums. He's using invisibility hacks. Oh yes, finally, I get to the quest where I get to kill a lot of synths, or orphans, I should say. And oh my, there were a lot of them. Me and Nick just barely scraped by on this. Kellogg falls easy enough. He's always easy.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
Oh, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory?
Get roasted, Robo Boy.
People of the Commonwealth.
Buffalo Wild Wings has deals on deals on deals. Like buy one, get one half off Wing Tuesdays, buy one, get one free Boneless Thursdays, and $3 Tall House beers every day. With all these deals, it's a win-win. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ship into the heart of the Commonwealth. Mark my words. The Brotherhood's here to start a war.
We're hiring, but I don't think you'd measure up. You killed him.
Me and Nick go into the memory den. Talk to that doctor person. We invade Kellogg's head and learn about Virgil. And that's where we're going next, the glowing sea.
Round 2 question mark. AO what?
But anyway, I started heading to the glowing sea because I need to go to my guy Virgil. I don't know if anyone's ever seen this before, but it looks like some car Stone Edge. You know, developers, you guys did a good job of making your world interesting. My last set of power armor in Park Street Station, and I forgot to pick it up. So I go out to find a new set. So I go to the one near Drumlin Diner, but Nick can't hack the terminal.
You suck.
So I go to one near the salvage place. It's like near Sanctuary, you know, where you get the first, like, you can literally go like 5 minutes out of Sanctuary, you get a Fat Man. You go a little more, and then eventually you'll find a crashed vertibird. And right there, there is a suit of some T-45. It's okay. But I just want the power armor frame mainly, but I'll take the rest of the stuff on it. I'm lending my first suit of power armor, and then start from Diamond City and go all the way to the edge of the glowing sea. Same idea while I'm in the glowing sea. Edge of the glowing sea to the crater of Adam, but along my way, I find a legendary rad scorpion, and I beat the crap out of that thing. And I pick up a duelist baseball bat. So basically when I block, it can disarm enemies. So I'm going to move my chain from my blue bat to this new duelist bat. Probably, if I remember to. Crater of Adam's always like it is. I go there, talk to the person, and tell me where Virgil is. I hit up Virgil's cave, but I sneak around the death clock because there ain't no way I'm fighting that thing yet. Get inside Virgil's cave, and he's like, "Oh, you're working with Kellogg," and I'm like, "No, I killed Kellogg." And he's like, "Okay, you gotta kill a courser now." I'm like, "Bro, Tech Genetics is my next stop." The courser falls easy enough, but this time around, he just used a lot of heals. Might easily
It spins.
crack the railroad safe because it's literally just their name as their password. Like, that's not secure at all. I then go in and they're like, hey, who are you? And I'm like, I have course chip. They're like, okay. Tom decodes it. He's like, I'm gonna put on the holotape for ya. And I leave. I'll be back for these people later, but not right now. I'm not powerful enough.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again.
Oh, Technoblade never dies. That's why I'm back. Virgil hands me the plans for the teleporter, and I'm on my way to go do some quests for the Brotherhood. Police station is my next stop on the list. Yeah, the list is getting pretty long at this point. I head up with Paladin Dance and board a Vertibird and get a tour of the Predwin. Predwin? Predwin. Predwin, I don't know. I'm not really that good with pronouncing. I meet all the proctors and crap. And Elder Maxon summons me to the flight deck. Or like that? Yeah. And he explains to me what a super mutant is. A super mutant is basically an orphan that is subscribed to Skeppy, and because of that has gained so much power. So I need to go obliterate them, because he hates having them so close to his house.
Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
Now, the one problem with this quest is boarding the Vertibird actually means I have to use the minigun, and I can't do the quest like that. So me and Nick kind of take a back route and head over there, and we just start going ham on every super mutant in sight. Like, I might have to put another super mutant, well no, I'm gonna have to write for a super mutant kill montage in here, and maybe. But then to the behemoth, this is the only time in the run that I had to take some chems, because it's the only fight I cannot do. I pumped some steroids in and took some Altoids, and I started just going ham on him. The inside of Fort Strong is literally so easy. Like, it's a clean up in there, and the nukes are ours. Okay, time to teleport. So I talked to Proctor Ingram, and she's like, oh yeah, here's the crap for the teleporter. Put this thing together, Elder Maxon flips the switch, and I'm inside the Institute. So to leave the Institute, you can either take our father or meet all the leaders. So I'm like, I'll just go meet the leaders, because I need to talk to Dr. Lee anyways. I talked to all the leaders, convinced Dr. Lee to get on our side, because I already went to the FEB lab before I talked to her. And yeah, that's all I need to do in the Institute, so I'm out of there. Dr. Ingram shows me what's left of Liberty Prime, and she's like, yeah, can you go get some magnets from a hospital? I'm like, okay, why not? I go there, get the magnets, build them, and I'm like, okay, here's your crap.
Dr. Quinlan has located some We're fairly certain. The catch is that the installation is...
Oh no, not again.
Good luck, Knight.
Another literal joke of the run. Sentinel Slay is so easy. I don't even know why I brought power armor. I head in there, take out the ghouls. The Assaultron, not much of a problem. Pretty simple. Open it up, put the distress pulsar, and I'm back to Proctor Ingram. Like, it's that simple. Proctor Ingram allows me to turn on Liberty Prime, throw the switch for it, and then Elder Maxon's like, hey homie. So I pull up to the Predwin, and he's like, Paladin Dance is going AWOL, and I'm like, dang, he got Spanish or vanished. I can't believe he forgot to do his Duolingo lessons. So I go and track him down.
Can't be trusted.
Victorian Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready.
Y'all know what time it is? It's time to end the railroad. That little train that couldn't. Nurbit would be so proud of me.
I'm sorry, you little one.
Congratulations on another ad Victorian.
The main problem with mass fusion is you have to use the minigun for the vertebrates land. I tried it, and I just kept circling and circling and circling. So I'm like, ah, crap. having to use the minigun. I didn't want to have to, but I'm not using an exploit or a glitch or something to get around it. So yeah, I landed on the roof, got the crap, and started taking the elevator down. The synth's doing ambush, and there's not really much I can do, so I just hide behind Proctor, Ingram, and Nick. Like, that's it. The synths knock out power. No problem, I just turn the power back on, like, bro, can't defeat me that easily, and start heading farther down into mass fusion. Next up is the Beryllium Agitator. Now, I have not ever done this without the hazmat suit, so it was a bit of a wild ride, but, you know, success anyways. Then there's the two Assaultrons and the Sentry Bot. Sentry Bot goes down pretty fast because I just melee the crap out of the things. The Assaultrons take a little more stratagem, but they also fall.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements!
Well, you don't need to say anymore. I got this. After I get the agitator back to Boston Airport, I plug it into Liberty Prime, boot him up, and it's time to follow him. Cue the music.
Tactical assessment. Reach compound to restore democracy. Warning. All personnel should move to minimum safe distance. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance. It will be more than enough to annihilate the Institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
It has come to this. It is finally time to invade the Institute and take out all the orphans inside. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. So first of all, it's through older robotics, so we can then get to Institute Bioscience. And this quest is kinda laggy, if you can't tell. It always is, for me. After invading Institute Bioscience, Elder Maxon and the squad takes a push to advanced systems. I head up to the director's office to turn off the security lockdown, and Sean's like, "You're making a mistake," and I'm like, "You were the mistake." After that, we successfully make our way into advanced systems, because, you know, this place ain't gonna blow itself. I plant the fusion charge thing, TP out of there with OP, and then blow this place home.
Not even close, baby! Technoblade never dies!
And that's a challenge. You want more follow-up videos? Like and subscribe. This is Tasty Animations, and I'm out. Goodbye.